Do you remember who you wanted to become? Not now. Not the person others expect you to be. I'm asking about the real you, once you definitely wanted something. Something so badly that you could talk about it for hours. And then you up and somehow decided it was just childish. They told you, be realistic. And you listened. The dream was put off until later. First, school, then university, then work, then a mortgage, then a family, and then you realized that later has no final page. Funny, you didn't give up on your dream. You simply learned to postpone it for so long that one day you stopped remembering what it looked like. And now, when someone asks, what do you want? You answer, I don't know. But you do know. Your answer has just been buried for too long beneath the weight of other people's expectations. You learn to want what other people already have. You call it success. You learn to fear failure. You call it common sense. You learn to tolerate a life you don't like. You call it adulthood. And then, one day, you wake up in the morning and realize you got everything you were supposed to get, and somehow you're not happy at all. So where did it go wrong? Maybe the dream was foolish, or maybe you simply became too convenient, too obedient, too easy to please to ever make it come true. Think about it. How many of your decisions were truly yours? And how many did you make simply because that's what people are supposed to do? You're afraid to start over because you've already invested too much into this life. But does the number of years you've spent on the wrong path somehow make that path the right one? The dream didn't die. It simply stopped screaming because you spent too long pretending you couldn't hear it. And perhaps the scariest thing isn't losing your dream. The scariest thing is finally getting permission to pursue it and realizing you've already forgotten how to dream. So remember, not who you're supposed to become, not who they want you to be, but who you wanted to be back when you didn't yet know it was impossible. And ask yourself, if no one would ever know about your choice, what would you choose? That's where it begins.